The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Okay, it's Thursday, and you know what that means here on the Realm Network. It's the DeMott Experience podcast, and that means it's time for Miss Paula. And we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna change the format of how we do things today. Simply, here's the funny part, and everybody on iTunes, you can't see her right now, but Paula's smiling because we just spent 20 minutes devising. I feel like we're on Gilligan's Island right now. And we took the string with the coconuts for whatever reason. So Paula's got her headphones in her phone. My phone is on. I'm talking. I can hear Paula. She can hear me now. But it was the weirdest thing. So we had the professor who's off on the side of Gilligan's Island. Naturally, I'd probably be the skipper, which makes Paula Marianne. So there's our Gilligan's Island reference. But we're here. It's Thursday football as we get ready for this week. Let's just get right to it.
Let's do it.
We stink on ice.
Yeah.
I have nothing. Like everybody goes, oh yeah, but the bright side is 52-49, and there was so many records broken. There was 100 points scored.
This week was crazy, and I don't even. I don't even know if I even want to watch anymore.
it's so the upside for me, and I say that with a little smile on my face. The upside is the Giants are in first place at 4-4. The downside for me is the Giants are in first place at 4-4. You guys have now gone 5 in a row being misunderstood in some close games. So your team is losing the close games. My team is losing the close games. And it goes without saying, the NFC East is just a cluster.
Yeah. Yes.
And I don't know if I don't think if Romo came back right this second and began practicing, if he can dig out of this hole.
No, I don't know. Now I think, did I just see yesterday we got rid of Joseph Randall? Did I see that?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
So the guy who was catching the ball,
right,
at least sometimes, is gone.
Yeah. Like our whole team is gone. Why am I watching anymore?
We have to go back to last week because all last week, and you and I laughed about it earlier, all last week we kept referring to Greg Hardy as Ed Hardy.
Yes.
So that's our apology from last week's show is Greg Hardy. And the reason I bring him up is because he went through all that, they talked about it again before the game and everything. But he played a heck of a defensive game. Mm-hmm. I mean, he made a nice interception.
Yes.
I mean, the guys, the push comes to shove. The phrase I liked the most out of the Dallas game was, say what you want about him off the field, but on the field, he's a hell of a football player.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And I think that, to me, that applies to everything we always talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Forget about
his name, Ed Hardy, Greg Hardy, whatever. Yeah. That guy.
He's a hell of a football player. But and then there was a vicious hit. But it was clean. And all of a sudden, here's the bad boys again. Dallas is in the news, and they're jumping on Des Bryant for social media being what it is. They think he's mocking the kid who got knocked out, and he's not. He's talking about something else that's going on in the field, which opens the door for him. And you're the animal lover, which opens the door for now. He's all over Twitter with his pet monkey.
Oh God!
And now PETA's after him. So these guys, not only can they not win on the field, they can't catch a break on social media. They can't catch a break in the news whatsoever.
Well, you and I both know how that media is. So
it doesn't matter what we could be talking about amusement parks, and the media is going to come into play and aggravate one or both of us.
Oh yeah. You could be out there shaking hands and kissing babies and handing out $100 bills, and they're going to find something wrong with that.
Why didn't you kiss my baby the way you kissed that baby? Or how come you shook my hand so hard? Or
you held that baby longer.
So So we go. I mean, so let's. I mean, that's all. I don't know how to talk about those. I don't even. I'm going to be honest with you. I had a joke, but the more I kept sitting on things, I went, "That's really not funny because I'm not enjoying the conference."
No, I'm not either. And I've got a whole jokes, Giants jokes, Dallas jokes, whatever, and I'm just. It's not even funny anymore. So I went completely off the page, and I have a joke that kind of goes along with, again, what's going on in social media with all of these. I don't know what to call them.
Go ahead, one time, throw the word.
No, I can't.
Ass clowns.
These little jerk offs beating up teachers and being disrespectful to the teachers, and like every time I turn around, there's a video somebody's posted. Yeah. And I'm like, put your phone down and help that teacher out, you little punk.
Yeah, there you go. That's a whole different freaking scenario.
So I had some little Johnny jokes, but I found one that's a little bit better.
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to have to look down a little bit to read it. So
okay, go ahead.
Called Robot for Sale. So a father buys a lie detector robot that slaps people when they lie. He decides to test it out at dinner one night. The father asks his son what he did that afternoon. The son says, I did some homework. The robot slaps the son. The son says, okay, I was at a friend's house watching movies. The dad asks, well, what movie did you watch? And the son says, Toy Story. The robot slaps his son again. Son says, okay, we were watching porn. So the dad says, what? At your age, I didn't even know what porn was. The robot slaps the father. Mom laughs and she says, well, he certainly is your son. Robot slaps the mother. Robot for sale.
Got it. That's tremendous. It's safe to say that in week 8 of the NFL season, this is what it's come down to.
Yeah, we don't even care about NFL anymore.
We're good. I'm going to have a robot joke for next week. That's where I'm going. I'm going to do it now. Everybody on Twitter and everybody who follows us, hit us with a robot joke for next week. Let's talk about what happened in week 8. For the first time all season, you came out ahead with 7 picks that were winners. 7 picks,
yeah. Yep.
I only had 6.
Oh, I beat you? Finally?
You beat me. Yeah, you came out ahead for sure. And the one we both picked that stands out I was totally shocked by Green Bay Broncos. I thought that would have been a better game. It seems like everybody talked about the Giants and the Saints with that high score, but the Cowboys and the Seahawks was a closer game. It was a tight game. But the Packers and the Broncos, the Broncos came to play and the Packers took the night off, it looked like. And Cam Newton continues to be a football god.
Yeah.
Some guy tweeted me and said, Bill, it's not a coincidence if he keeps winning. Like apparently he's a Carolina fan. He was mad as hell. So I should have wrote his name down, but sorry, Carolina. I'm not a Cam Newton fan. I'm just not but he jumped all over my stuff. So on week 8, you're ahead, and I forget the count. We missed a couple weeks there, so I lost the count, but I'm going to say we're tied going into week 9.
I'm going to say that you're probably 2 up on me. So.
A game. But let's go into week 9 and make our picks this week. And,
I don't even want to pick.
You have to pick. We cannot give up on this. It was a demoralizing week. I think even if we would have won, and I'm saying the Giants, saying we, if the Giants, even if they would have won, I'd be excited because of the record. But how do you score 100 points? And those are not the records I don't think you want to break.
No. How do you lose by 1 point?
What? It was like a baseball game.
Jeez Louise.
Holy cow. All right, let's get to week 9.
All right.
Tonight we have the Browns and the Bengals. The Bengals are undefeated.
I know, and I don't know. I don't like either team, but I'm going to go with the Bengals.
That's who I went with, the Bengals. Okay, we're on the same page. Dolphins and the Bills.
Where are we at? The Dolphins.
Oh, I went Bills. Here we go. Jaguars, Jets.
Jets.
I went Jets. Blake Bortles, UFC guy, Florida grown. He's just having that's freshman year, right? He's going to have those
Yeah,
problems.
poor kid.
So,
yeah.
yeah, but I think as long as he hangs in there, they can build a team around him. He'll be okay. Here comes your team now. Redskins or the Patriots?
The Redskins. That was a hard one. That was a hard one.
I can't even believe you got that out. Raiders, Steelers.
Raiders.
I was gonna put it up. You see the Beckham jersey here.
I see it.
So for Butchie's birthday earlier this week, my niece sent him 2 jerseys, and she always sends him every year. He gets a new Giants jersey, and so he wanted Beckham, but she sent him his second pick was a Steelers jersey.
What?
So, before I'm trying to set it up, and I said to Mama, I said I should hang the Steelers jersey. I said I think she'd come through the computer, but I want to let you know that your little man, his Steelers are his second team. So I thought you'd enjoy that. But
we're gonna have to have a talk.
Yeah, I won't hang that till next week, till we're in a better mood after a week.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. I got to tell you, by the way, on Halloween.
Oh yes.
So we pushed, right? So one bet to one bet, and we'll make a bet at the end of we better make it good because right now it looks like I might win this bet.
Yeah.
But on Halloween, I had a bunch of people come up and they were saying how much they liked the podcast and all that stuff. 3 people came up and said, I really wanted to see you dressed up in Dallas gear. One kid came to my house. He was in full Patriots gear. Another kid was in Redskins. There was a couple tweets. Randy Helms, who's my boy. I don't know if you remember Randy Helms from Connecticut. But Randy Helms sent me an email and he sent me a tweet. And there were so many people wanted to see that so bad. So we may have to revisit these bets. But we'll make a good bet. But it was cool
maybe
to hear
maybe you could just put it on and we'll take a picture for all of them.
It's a belated trick or treat.
Well,
I may do that.
Did you see the little picture that was on? I think someone sent it to me and I put it on my Facebook of the little kid that was dressed up and had a Romo shirt on and it said, please no bite-sized candy because I have a tendency to choke.
Yes. That was great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, back to business. Falcons 49ers.
Dolphins.
No.
Wait, what did you just say? Dolphins 49ers?
No, Falcons.
Oh, Falcons. I'm like, Dolphins. They're not playing. Wait, where are we at now?
We went Raiders, Steelers. You took Raiders.
Yes.
Falcons 49ers.
Falcons.
Okay, I went Falcons too. Eagles, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Wow, I almost thought you were going to think about that.
No.
Now, you got to keep in mind going into this week, the Eagles have had a whole week off to rest.
I don't know what to do anymore.
You got to stick with your team. I'm just letting you know.
I have to stick with my team. I know, but
you could be in a little bit of trouble on this one. This is a conference game.
I know.
Oh, I listen.
I'm having trouble, like even going. I've got those games coming up. I'm gonna be at the stadium. I fly out tomorrow. I'll be at the stadium. Doing angels on the star in the middle of the field. So
we want a picture for that for sure. We want
I will.
And figure out, give me a 10-second video clip, and we'll figure out how to add it to the podcast for next week and get you on there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now let's go Green Bay and the Panthers. That could be the game of the week right here.
I know. I went with the Panthers.
Oh, I went Green Bay. So that's a heavy one.
The Pack.
I think that's going to be the game of the week. Undefeated Carolina and the Packers have just dropped one. Rams, Vikings.
I went with the Rams.
Ooh, okay. I went Vikings. Titans, Saints.
I went with the Saints.
Ooh, okay. I did too. Giants, Bucks. You know where I'm going.
Actually, I went with the Giants.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You know what? Because you did that, you may have just swayed my pick on Dallas Eagles. Because I'm not swayed. I can't do it. Broncos, Broncos, Colts.
I went with the Broncos.
I went with the Broncos as well. And then on Monday night. Oh, Monday night. You guys are playing. No, you guys aren't playing Monday night. You guys are playing. Monday night is the Bears Chargers.
I went with the Chargers.
Okay, I went with the Chargers too. So it's gonna be an interesting week coming back. I forget who's on the bye this week, but we got Washington and the Eagles coming back. Be interesting to see what Jerry Jones. This week's not over yet. It's only Thursday when this airs, and Sunday's still got 4 days of Cowboy business to go.
Yeah. If I see him tomorrow, I'm gonna have a talk with him. Okay.
So here's the two things I want as you make your trek to the Cowboy Stadium. First of all, how was Kip's birthday?
His birthday was good. We went to Rocco's Tacos down on Sand Lake.
Yeah.
And they sat us where the table was set up was on the big screen, so I saw some of the game.
Right.
But I tried not to look because it was not fun.
There was no eye appeal. I saw a bunch of pictures, and that's what we talked so much about social media. It was good to see all the positive and the birthday wishes, and
yes.
I love him to death. So I'm glad he had a good birthday.
Yes.
All right, so you're getting ready for your
So what
trip.
do you want from the stadium? What do you want? What do you want to see?
Here's what I want. Here's what we want to see on our show here. We want to see. We'd love to see you. I'd love to see you because I, to be honest, that's one of the stadiums I want to go to because that's one I haven't been to yet. I want to see you underneath that giant screen.
Oh, okay.
Over the 50-yard line, but I want to see. I want to see the snow angel on the star.
Oh, you'll see it.
You video that and send it to me, and we'll put it up. So as we're talking for week 10 next week, we'll put it up here and let the people see. But film whatever you want, and we'll put it up there because I know you're excited.
I am so excited. I don't even care about what's going on and why we're going. I'm just like, the stadium, yes.
Very cool.
A credential so I can go wherever I want.
That's it. So show it off. We'll talk over the video, but we'll get it on here and we'll let the people see your trip.
Yeah.
Travel safely.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this. How we rigged this week. It's always a pleasure, and we'll do this. Be safe. Let me know. Send me a message. Let me know you guys got there safe, and
I will.
We'll see you next week.
All right. You'll see my
Paula.
Twitter and my Facebook blowing up with. From the beginning of my trip, flying into Dallas to
that's it. That's what we want to see. So hold on, let me before you get off the thing. Let's do this. So you know how to hit Paula up on Twitter. It's at SOPPPAULA. SOP Paula. Right. Hit her up on Twitter. Let her know what you want to see on the video. She'll get it done. All right, that's Miss Paula this week. Have a safe trip. We'll talk next week.
All right, love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, so the rest of the show is going to go like this. As Paula gets ready for her trip, she's heading down to Dallas, and a couple of things I wanted to talk about going into this week. And we talked about the Cowboys and Des Bryant, always in the news, and I guess good. Johnny Rodgers used to say, as long as they're talking about you, good or bad, that's not worked so much for me in certain cases. It hasn't worked for a lot of the NFL guys, but. I know he's got his issues. Let's talk about, really quick, I want to touch on two things. For the second week, I think it's the second week in a row, in St. Louis, someone has slipped on the concrete slab off the field as they're running out of bounds. This one is Reggie Busch. Reggie Busch tears his ACL. Hello? Reggie Busch is more than likely a Hall of Famer. He doesn't get hurt on the field running the ball, doing all the things he's done in his career so far. He got hurt on a concrete slab. The week before, the cat from the Cleveland Browns, a quarterback, Josh McCown, however you say his name, he gets hurt. Nothing serious, but he goes down in the concrete slab. So the conversation is, this day and age, Why is there a concrete slab why is there a runway of concrete where these guys are all over the field? You have these amazing athletes, and now Reggie Busch, right now suffered a torn ACL. So that's so question number one from Bill DeMott to the NFL this week, as I'm sure everybody in the NFL watches this podcast and asks the same questions I asked. The other one is, how about these hootenannies in Charlotte who come rappelling down the stadium to hang a banner protesting liquefied gas or whatever. Bank of America let me get this right. Yeah, Bank of America Stadium. You got 4 people hanging over a live crowd, and they're shooting this, and they hang a banner, and it lasts all about a hot minute, but it makes the news and everything. The funny part to me was it said somewhere in an article that these 4 people, 2 who have yet to be named, were told by police not to do this. My question is, if the police knew they were intending to do it, how did A, they stay in the stadium, and B, how did they get away with it? So, those are my 2 things for the NFL this week. That and so you're repelling from the stadiums. Watching Cam Newton in the rain. I gotta say it again. Cam Newton, undefeated. So there's something to it. People are going on Twitter. People got mad and said, "Bill, you can't. What's the thing? This is the Bill DeMott experience. We're talking football." So Paula's on. It's just my opinion. I don't think the team is that good, but what do I know? My guys are 4-4, and they're undefeated. So going into this week, it's Carolina against Green Bay, and I think Green Bay is still the team to beat this year, one loss or not. Somebody had to fall on that. Either it was Peyton or Rodgers. So there you go. So this is it. This is hit me up on Twitter. Let's keep talking football. Twitter at Bill DeMott for everybody on iTunes. And before I go, I don't want to forget my buddies and my friends at Amazon. So just it supports this free show, Amazon. You click on the Amazon link in the upper right corner at theBillDeMottExperience.com. It'll take you right to your account. Then bookmark it for yourself and for me. Or you click the orange Amazon Prime button on my webpage to start a free 30-day trial of Amazon Prime. I'm going to tell you again, I can't tell you how many times I'm on Amazon now, and I don't necessarily go out and do a lot of shopping. What a shock. I spend a lot of time here on the Realm Network. But you go on Amazon, you click on the button, and the stuff's here on delivery. They say track it, you get it. You get a free 2-day shipping on almost everything, from Kindle book rentals, 500,000 choices, and Amazon Prime Instant Video. More than 40,000 movies and TV shows. Amazon Prime Music through the free app, hundreds of playlists, no commercials, no extra charge. Unlimited streaming, over 1 million songs on Amazon Prime Music. To me, that's enough. I'm a music guy. So go click on Amazon. Where's my buddies there? Go to Amazon, theBillDeMottExperience.com. Go to the upper right-hand corner, click the button, order your stuff. It supports me. We support Amazon. I support you. And it's a circle. It's a good circle. Amazon is, and this is the time of year to do it. So if you're going to do it now. Here's it. This is it. I'm excited to see what Paula comes back video-wise. The Giants have to come out strong. So Skiba boys, if you're listening, and I know you are, Eddie and Joey, who are up there with the Giants. Coach Tom, much love. Do your thing. JPP, I don't know. I don't know if he's coming back this week. I'm looking over like I'm talking to my sidekick, and I have no sidekick. Paula's gone. So she's going to be going to Dallas. I'm staying here. It's hot as hell in Florida in November. Getting ready. Big birthday week for me next week. So we'll see how it goes. Week 9 in the NFL. Got to be better than week 8. Got to bring the jokes back. Hit us up. This is Bill DeMott. This is Bill DeMott, or I'm Bill DeMott. I think it's I'm Bill DeMott. This is the Bill DeMott Experience. Do what you say what you mean what you do. I'm out.
Visit VinceRussoBrand.com to sign up for exclusive VIP content. You get over 20 new video shows monthly, including Vixens Who Rule and The Swerve, where Vince Russo interviews stars in wrestling and beyond. Listen to Vince and Jeff Lane discuss weekly news and rumor and review Attitude Era Raws. Also, watch the cult hit Bucket Full of Chicken next. Go to VinceRussoBrand.com and click the red subscribe button to join now.